Good late afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging. Well, coming at you with thoughts of the day. Okay, I paid my bills. Things are not super good, but, you know, I'll muddle through, and, you know, so don't lose any sleep over it. But I did have to do something. I'm a little upset about it for certain people. I was giving, you know, a few dollars here and there to certain outlets, and I just can't do it. Although I have to say, I almost did a backflip if I knew how to do one still, because I've been giving $10 a month to Wolfpack forever, and I just keep forgetting. Wolfpack is in the TYT, not the Tim Black. I just can't, you know, I keep forgetting to stop doing that. So I finally did. I called PayPal, and some of the weird stuff that was being put on my PayPal reoccurring schedule was really odd. Some of it was very strange. I used to give money to David Packman, but he has really gone establishment. I mean, it's unbelievable how these people have changed, so I will not tolerate it, nor will I give them any money, which is only like $6, but nonetheless. Wolfpack is almost a lost cause, only because, and this is TYT again, because I know that Tim Black has Wolfpack as well. Because we are like, I think 3 states shy of being able to call a, oh my God, what's it called? Constitutional Convention. Oh Lord, I went totally blank. Yeah, all we need are 3 more Republican governors. That, you know, that's really the plan of this ALEC group, ALEC. I don't remember for which it stands right now. I'm a little bit headachy from paying bills. So, and I was a little depressed because I've been a Patreon for John, at Awake with John. And I did give him the courtesy of an email, unlike the other ones that I ditched like yesterday's news. Because I like John, and I think he does a good job, and he's a, I don't know, he's a tender kind of person, I guess. I don't know. I like him. I wanted to support him, but I just can't do it any longer. So, hopefully the few extra bucks a month will help me to be able to go camping. Isn't that exciting? Yeah, so that's what I did. I also quit giving to Free Speech TV. Sorry, don't shoot me, but I can't, not doing it. I'm not even really listening to Tom Hartman anymore, and Amy Goodman is a hit and miss. If I'm able to give anyone anything ever again, it's going to be, a little bit to the, I guess Tim Black, H.A. Goodman, somebody by the last name of House, and Hard Bastard are joining forces, and they're asking for $1. I could probably do that, because I like Hard Bastard a lot. We're a lot alike, because we don't really define ourselves as left, right, anything, center, weirdo, wacko, fringe. Well, I am fringe. So, yeah, I'd like to, you know, if anything, give him a couple bucks a month. Out of all, I'd probably give to Hard Bastard. I really, really like him. Or Jimmy Dore. And, you know, I've been leaving comments under Jimmy Dore. Please, please consider breaking away from the umbrella of TYT. Because, yes, the Jimmy Dore show, I don't think that is directly related to TYT. Is it or isn't it? Help me out there, ladies and gentlemen. Last night, I watched a really good overview by Hard Bastard where he, oh my God, see, it was like from a while ago when that Justice Democrats first came out, and Sane Progressive and some other people were, you know, mentioning gently yet effectively that until they recognize this election theft of the primary, for which there is a plethora of evidence. It's not a conspiracy. It really happened. Yeah, I know it's a shock. The DNC stole that primary from Bernie Sanders, and Bernie did nothing about it. I remember when the Sane Progressive she cried once, like early on when I started to watch her. She was crying because the woman was trying to get a hold of Bernie Sanders, his campaign, and let them know that they had evidence of the machines, like somebody be pressing Bernie and it would keep doing Hillary. And in Arizona, I believe she said it was, that that there was absolute evidence, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can always check with her, that the Secretary of State of that, I was going to say country, of that state came out and said, oh my God, absolute stolen down here. That happened totally. I mean, I know this is, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Not like scientific evidence. What's the other evidence that, oh my, I can't think of it. Ladies and gentlemen, what is wrong with me? where it's just anecdotal. Oh my God. Menopausal moments are lasting weeks now. Anecdotal evidence that, first of all, there was one Hillary Clinton sign in my whole region. It was clear over by Linesville. Of course, I made my own Bernie Sanders sign because the Democratic committee in this region really didn't have anything together for us. So, and remember, I only registered as a Democrat to vote for Bernie Sanders, so that's another thing. And there were Trump signs everywhere. And then Bernie Sanders would fill these stadiums with, like, on average, I'm going to say 18,000 people. I called his campaign, and they gave me numbers because I did a column about it, and I always want to try to be, fairly accurate, ladies and gentlemen. I know that I make mistakes, as everybody does. But they told me, I think one of the biggest ones was 27,000 people, I believe. And Hillary couldn't even fill a gymnasium. That's what my friend JCB kept saying, is this woman cannot fill a gymnasium. So that was like anecdotal evidence, yet, evidently that spilled over to the scientific because it was stolen. Okay. Anyhow, Hard Bastard was going through this video, and I recommend you go check him out. Where Kyle at Secular Talk, I was very taken aback by this, as was Hard Bastard. He was just flipping out, ladies and gentlemen, because a few progressives pointed out that they liked the idea of the Justice Democrats, but that really the voting system needs to be addressed, or it's going to be the same thing all over again, where they could steal it for the establishment person. I guess their intentions are very good, but they're ignoring this major thing. And it's, Cenk Uygur and Kyle Kalinske are the ones that they kind of are in charge of this Justice Democrat thing. And I've already done an entire thing on that. But if you really want to see some super good analysis, check out that Hard Bastard where he's like, I can't believe this, how much Kyle is flipping out over legitimate concerns, ladies and gentlemen. Not just, oh, we hate the Justice Democrats because Cenk Uygur's involved or something. They were very legitimate reasons, so I recommend him quite a bit. So, I'm not sure how I trailed off here, but you know how I am. I tend to trail off. I think that's really all. Yeah, if I have a few extra dollars, it would go to him. Absolutely. I know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to ask anybody, Jordan especially, because you mentioned you'd like me to have a podcast. That was my original intent when I started this Lounging with Lisa back in the late 70s, it seems. Is there any way you can contact me, please? My email's easy. It's my last name, 46@gmail.com. And maybe, because in my emails, like when I reply, my phone number will be there. Maybe you can help me to know what the hell I'm doing, because I have somebody that's been willing to be interviewed. And he's a really interesting interviewee. So yeah, that's my goal, kind of, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to get a podcast going where maybe get a few more viewers. Maybe I could even get people to give me $1 a month or something. That would be fun. So, that's all. That's it. Check out the Hard Bastard. I might be able to camp due to my ceasing and donating. And I did this clearly because, I really can't afford it, especially for people that I don't respect any longer, other than John. Oh my God. John Ellis over to Wake with John. I really do respect him. So I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I haven't tuned into John in a while, but I do from time to time. I still do. Not live, though. I always have to look at the reruns. Okay, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join together with me. Drop your political identity. Let's focus on issues. And maybe, just maybe, we can change the world. One day at a time, baby.